we have known each other for, well, I think this photo was taken in 2011, so several years now. This was when we met in London at a JV seminar that it was all about internet marketing, and I think I spoke at that one. And so we met and took a picture together, and that was in 2011. And in case you don't know David Kasser, he is a certified Google AdWords and Bing certified consultant, and for over 10 years he's been working with small businesses and even Fortune 500 companies, helping them run their Google and Bing ads. And he's personally managed over $1 million in advertising spend to date, and he's generated over $4.5 million in revenue for himself and his clients. And what he's done is he has created a software tool that allows you to start getting real results with your Google and Bing ads. It's called PPCkit. We've got a real exclusive deal for this. This is normally $97 a month software, and you're going to get in for a fraction of that from watching this video. But first off, let's go through this. I'm going to show you a demo of the software. I'm going to talk a little bit about this. This is something that I just got access to this today, and I'm loving it because back in January, I started doing these ad campaigns that are called SKAG, Single Keyword Ad Groups. And basically what it means is you create an ad group and you put one keyword in it, and you have an ad that's tightly related to that keyword, and that's all you do. And it takes forever to set these up. Even using the spreadsheets that you can get from Google AdWords or Google Ads now and Bing, Microsoft Advertising, it took forever. It took all day. I'm not kidding. It was a pain in the butt setting this up. When I did it myself, I even did some Facebook posts back in January. And so if we can go here, like I was getting 100% conversion rates on my ads because they're really good, 10 out of 10 quality scores. It took a long time. It looks like I did 600 different ads. It did, once I figured out how to do the spreadsheet, it was a lot faster. I'll openly admit, once I figured out how to do the spreadsheet, it went a lot faster. But it took me all day to figure out how to use the spreadsheet. And prior to that, I was doing these one at a time through the ad editor interface. And it was so tedious and so slow, and I almost gave up. But I was like, I know this is going to work. I know this is going to lower my costs. I know this is going to boost my clicks. I know I'm going to get more conversions, and it did. It works very well. Now, what I like about David's software, this PPCkit, is it basically, you don't need any technical experience. I'm someone that's decent in Excel, and I've spent a lot of time in Excel ever since I was a teenager, even younger. I've had Excel, and I've used it on a daily basis. I used to have to keep track of my time in school for different projects that I worked on, and I wrote a little Excel application as a teenager to help me track my time and calculate things up, and other kids used it too. And so I'm decent with Excel. I've spent way too much time in Excel than I would like to admit, and I found the Google Ads and Bing advertising templates to be a pain and really difficult. And what the software does is it eliminates that need. You don't have to bother with learning how to use those confusing spreadsheets. Now, this is a special deal. This is normally $97 per month. If you go to the main website at ppckit.com, it's $97 a month. And we're doing a special deal where you can get in for $37 a year. Okay, but this is going to expire on Sunday night. This is just a limited time deal that we're doing. Now, this is literally the only software you're going to need to build targeted and profitable campaigns on Google AdWords and Microsoft Bing advertising. With the campaign structures that it generates, you're going to get lower cost per click and higher click-through rates. Let's take a look here. So here's different ads that he set up prior to doing this. And with PPCkit, he's getting 28 cents cost per click, and these other campaigns are, just around $2 or a little over $2 a click. His click-through rates went from, looks like the highest one was 4%, most of them were in the 1% range, to 32.5%. His conversions, 252 conversions, cost just over $9 to make the sale. Spent just over $2,000 to make 252 sales. Now, I don't know what he was promoting here, but that's some pretty good numbers, especially when you look at everything else here, where his other campaigns, he was spending almost $46 to make a sale, and here he's spending $9. So what? That's cutting it by 75%. I mean, look at the clicks. I mean, 2.5 versus 28 cents. That's amazing. Okay, now let's look more at these campaigns here. That's just under $10 a conversion. Here's one where it was 35 before. Got 103 conversions out of 509 clicks. Spent just over $1,000 to do that. That's pretty cool. Look at the quality scores. Like I mentioned earlier in my Facebook post, I talk about how I was getting 10 out of 10 quality scores by doing these single keyword ad groups. And so this tool, look at these conversion rates. I mean, those are awesome. This tool lets you create these single keyword ad groups a lot faster. There's a thing in his sales page here. Yeah, right here. It takes an average of 8 to 15 hours to set up a properly structured PPC campaign. I believe that. It took me all day to figure out how to do these single keyword ad groups. Now, once I figured it out, it was a lot easier, and I could do it again. But it's a pain. I mean, it was a real pain in the butt to figure out how to use the spreadsheets. I spent all day dealing with it. So, I mean, it was a real pain. This thing, it says as little as 5 minutes. When I show you, you're going to believe it. I mean, it's really cool. This is a major time saver. It's going to help you get a lot more traffic, get a lot more conversions, make a lot more sales. You could do this for other people. There's so much you could do with this. Like this is a PPC secret. I mean, this is a strategy that people, unless you really know what you're doing with pay-per-click advertising, people don't do this. And this is how you're supposed to do ad campaigns, but Google and Bing and stuff like that aren't going to teach you to do this because it's not beneficial to them. They want you to throw hundreds of keywords in an ad group and just hope and pray and try to make sales that way. That does not work. You have to do these single keyword ad groups. You have to do these structured campaigns because it's going to just rapidly scale your business. Now, you can do the targeted PPC campaigns with this. You're going to get more conversions. You're going to reduce your costs. You're going to make more profit. And you're going to scale. You're going to be able to scale your ads a lot faster with this. So basically what it does is you put in your list of keywords, and then it's also going to spit out the different ad variants for those keywords. And it's going to set those up in their own targeted ad groups. You're going to build these campaigns. You're going to build better campaigns in less time. It's really slick. You also have the dynamic keyword insertion. So for instance, if someone's searching for buy yoga mats, you can have buy yoga mats show up in your ad, and that's going to get higher clicks and higher conversions. There is a demo video at the top of the page. There's also a video, it's a personal video that David made just for this. There's a bunch of testimonials on this page. Now, this is going to work for any niche market. Doesn't matter if you're in internet marketing or something else. This is going to work with all languages. You don't need to be an expert. I mean, even if you've never done a pay-per-click ad campaign before, you should get this tool. I mean, you could get this. You could set up a brand new ad account with Google and Microsoft. They both offer, I think, $100 ad account credits for people that are just starting out. And you can get that when you sign up and spend a little bit of money with them. I think you spend $25, and they usually give you a $50 or $100 ad credit if you've never advertised with them before. So you could more than pay for the tool just by signing up for a new account. And even if you have an account before, you're gonna make so much. You're gonna get so much more traffic and so much more sales doing it this way versus what you were doing in the past. Like, I'm really looking at this as a way to rapidly scale my business for different things because I've seen the power of these single keyword ad groups, and I just haven't done any more since January because it was such a pain in the butt to do it, that now I'm like, I could start doing these all the time. Like, I could literally set up a campaign in a couple minutes using this tool, and it's kind of set and forget it. Yeah, I'm going to check it every once in a while, see if I'm, getting opt-ins, if I'm getting sales, if I'm getting conversions and stuff like that. But I could spend all day setting up dozens of campaigns and then check them in a week and see how they did. I mean, that's something I wouldn't have ever been able to do before. It's going to be so much more targeted, so much more traffic, so much more conversions, so much more profit using this. So you got a step-by-step campaign wizard. I'll show you that. And that sets up your ads. And then it outputs a spreadsheet, a CSV file that you just upload into your Google AdWords account or your Microsoft Bing advertising account, either one. I think you do it when I tried it out just a little bit ago, about a half hour ago. I uploaded it to my Google Ads account, and then I imported via my Bing Ads account. I uploaded to the Google Ad account first, and then I logged in via Bing and moved it over into Bing. This works on any device, Windows, Mac. You can do it from your phone, tablet, things like that. In order to upload it into Google Ads and Bing Ads, you're going to need to use a computer. I don't think the Google Ads editor is available on tablets or smartphones, as far as I know. But as long as you have a, like a Windows computer or a Mac computer, you can upload the file into Google Ads. More testimonials here. So you're going to generate hundreds of PPC ads instantly. I think I did like 2,000 of them with it when I first did it. You can add negative keywords on the go. There is step-by-step training, and there's 24/7 email support. If you already do PPC, you're going to see the value in this, and you're going to just pick this up. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you do marketing for other companies, this is a steal of a deal for you guys. You're going to make a fortune with this. Anyone who's a startup business is going to have more success with this. Affiliate marketers, this is definitely for you, especially if you're going to send it to, like your site where you're building some sort of relationship with these people, because you could start building an email list this way. That's what I'm going to use it for. I just did a campaign and had it go to a very Google Ads compliant squeeze page, and so that's what I set up right now. Is I set up a squeeze page for that, and my ads are approved. So I was able to, I think it generated like about 800 different ad campaigns, and I had, I think, three or four variations in each ad campaign or ad group. So a couple thousand different ads were created for me within a few minutes using this tool. E-commerce stores, I mean, my goodness, for people doing e-com, this is totally, you should pick this up, because you could put in the keywords related to whatever your thing is, and let's say it's, I don't know, 10 different highly related keywords related to your product that you're selling. Well, you got 10 different ad groups that, I mean, they might have click-through rates of 50% even on here, and you're going to pay so little per click this way. I mean, you're just going to devour your competition using this. Offline businesses, this could be very beneficial for you too. Like I mentioned, if you go to the PPCkit main website, and I'll actually go there so I can prove this to you. This is a special deal that we're only doing until Sunday. So we'll go to the main site here. This is normally $97 a month, if I can get down to the thing. $97 a month, or $1,164 a year. What we're doing for my subscribers, my followers, $37 per year. But you have to get signed up before Sunday night, okay? This will create single keyword ad group search ads and call-only ads. You've got unlimited campaigns, unlimited keywords, step-by-step video training, lifetime upgrades. I know there's more stuff coming for this because David showed me some of the upcoming features. I think you're going to love that. There's 24/7 premium support and a 30-day no-risk guarantee. It's going to rise to $97 a month. You have to get in before Sunday night here, so you've got a couple days to make a decision. Now, I personally feel that if you set up one campaign with this, you're going to be in profit using this tool. I mean, this is just a no-brainer. Anyone that's ever wanted to do anything with pay-per-click ads or getting any sort of traffic whatsoever, and you've thought about doing AdWords or Microsoft Bing advertising, you're going to want to get this tool, because it's just going to make things so much easier and so much more profitable. Like I said, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you need any help, David will help you out. I also am using this tool too, so I might be able to help you out with some stuff if you get stuck, but it's pretty straightforward. So let's go through some frequently asked questions, and I'll share with you the software. So what kind of campaigns can you build? It builds Google AdWords and Bing pay-per-click campaigns. Do you need to use PPCkit yourself? Or does David use it? Yes, he does use it. It's improved his productivity, and I'm using it now, and I'm very impressed. It works on Mac and Windows. You can cancel your account anytime if you want, but I mean, you're getting this at a massive discount. It's a steal of a deal. It works with all versions of AdWords Editor and the Bing Editor. You can pay via Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or PayPal. You can do keywords in different languages. If you need to have a PPC done, you could hire David if you want. You get free updates for this. Now, what do you need? You need Google AdWords Editor and Bing Ads Editor, and those are free tools that you can download inside your advertising account. They have links to them. David also shares with you how to get access to those. They're just little software tools that you use to, to upload the exported CSV file into Google AdWords or into Bing Ads Editor, and that allows your ads to start running. So let's go into PPCkit, and we're gonna just kind of create a dummy campaign so you can kind of see what's going on. So you can create search campaigns or call only campaigns. Call only campaigns is an interesting way to make money. I don't personally do it, but I know there's a lot of people that do this that make a fortune, and basically they do ads for, like, let's say someone's searching for plumber. Well, ads will show up on their phone and on, like, Google search, and they can tap and call to call a plumber, and they'll get paid like $50 for when someone makes that phone call. And so that's how some people make a lot of money with call only ads. But we're going to focus on search campaigns because that's what most people that are watching this are going to do. I'm going to take a sip of water here real quick, and we'll just do a simple campaign here. Alright, so I'm going to put in a website of mine. We'll just do that. I'm just going to call this demo because I'm not actually going to run this campaign. I'm going to put this in the United States. Now, if I wanted to, I could do multiple countries. I would personally stick with one country, and then you could always do this for other top tier countries that you want. You could do a Canada campaign or United Kingdom campaign or Australia campaign, New Zealand campaign, etc. But I would stick with the United States to start. If you want to start immediately after upload, you could do that. Otherwise, it's going to be paused and then you turn it on. So I'm just going to say yes. I'll hit continue. Now what you're going to want to do is call it create SCAG, and that'll be the single keyword ad groups. So it's going to do your different match types of modified, broad match, phrase match, and exact match. And so let's just go real simple here. Let's do make money online, internet marketing, digital marketing, work from home, etc. And so you could take any keywords you want and do this. Sorry, I have a cold or allergies right now. And you could put those in there. What I would recommend doing is going to, pardon the language, but Keyword Shitter is a tool. And so this is going to give you a lot of things. So let's say I was doing one that was make money online. Shit keywords. Here it's already come up with over 100 different keywords. These could all be different ad groups that I would just copy and paste and put into PPCkit, and it would create these ads for me. So we're just going to do a few simple ones here. Excuse me. I'm going to do initial budget, let's say 25 cents. And I'll do $5 a day, and I'll do manual cost per click. Then I could do whatever I wanted them, whatever I want my headlines to be. So let's say it's internet marketing, make money online, digital marketing. And granted, what you'd want to do is you'd want to do a campaign where it was all more targeted here. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to start over here. I'm going to grab those make money keywords. I'm going to go back here and make this a little bit better for you, so you can see a real example of how to properly do this. I might have messed it up because I hit back instead of the other button. Alright, we'll start over. So, send it to my page here, demo, United States. Okay. And we'll hit continue. Pasting those keywords in. Look at that. You know, it added a bunch of them. Okay. Then let's say negative keywords. Let's go with free. Let's say I don't want anyone that types in free. Create skag. Alright, and let's go with 25 cents a click. May have to go higher, may have to go lower. It doesn't really matter for this example. We'll do $5 a day budget and manual cost per click. Then I'll do make money online, and then reviews of make money online information products, helping new find reviews and bonuses for make money online training programs. Let's say it's okay. So that's my example ad. And then what I can do is I can have it create variations for me. So I'm just going to click on all these. I could create my own variations too if I wanted, but it's got all these different variations. I'll hit continue. And it lets me review everything. I hit export, and then in a few minutes I'll get sent an email with the file, and then all I have to do is upload the file into AdWords, and they'll set up the campaigns all for me. So I mean, I don't know how many campaigns that's set up, but it was probably excuse me, it was probably hundreds of campaigns because of all the variations. I mean, I think at the time I had like 700 keywords, and then there was like three or four different variations for each ad. So I mean, do the math on that. It's a lot. Probably about 3,000 different ad groups that I created within a few minutes using this tool, and this is something that would have taken me all day, probably several days to be honest, to do this by hand. So you should pick up PPCkit. Like I mentioned, it's a very, very limited time special deal that we're doing. This is normally $97 a month. You're able to get it in for $37 a year. Okay, it's a steal of a deal. Click the link next to this video. I apologize that my throat is way off today, but click the link, pick up PPCkit. You're gonna really love this. It's gonna speed up everything for you. You're gonna get really targeted traffic, increase your conversions, and maximize your profits from PPC advertising. So click that link right now and pick up PPCkit before the price goes back up to $97 a month. Pick it up right now and get it for only $37 a year.